I'm gonna say it. First time in a very long time, I am having fun playing ships. My goodness, guys, if you haven't seen the video or if you didn't play the marquee event for the Vulture Droid already, we got a taste of Grievous's Malevolence with the mostly Separatist lineup, and the Vulture Droid and Grievous were just killing it. They were killing a negotiator lineup. It was just so much fun. Brought so much joy to my heart. And what we're gonna do today is do some more testing, show you some of my initial testing with the Vulture Droid at 3 stars, 4 stars, as well as 5 stars. And right now, if you don't plan on getting Malevolence anytime soon, there's not a big reason getting the Vulture Droid, because the Vulture Droid really needs a Separatist lineup to make a lot of sense and to make it work. But you could find some cute little things to make it work now, but don't consider it to be a super Akbar counter until you get Grievous and his crew. The one thing you will notice is at 3 stars, it is a very frail ship, and the point is you need the Malevolence to keep calling in new extra Vulture Droids to make up for its low health. So we're gonna do a 3-star testing, 4-star testing, and a 5-star testing to give you an idea of how it's like. I don't think I'm gonna get it to 7 stars, at least right now, because there's no Malevolence and other stuff to really appreciate it. But for those who want to spend money or who are going to do it free to play, I want to give you a range of options that you might see with the ship. But this time we're going to throw in Tarkin lead. We're still doing a 3-star testing. We'll bump it up to 4 in a moment, hopefully after this battle. But yeah, as I showed you, it just out of all the ships right now, I mean, this is not a maxed out ship, but it's got all the abilities in level 85 and whatnot. It's just really, really frail. It can get blown away fairly quickly. So that's why you want to kind of try to make sure you get either geared up more, or starred up more, because you can't gear up the character to improve the ship. There is no crew, fortunately, for the Vulture Droid, which makes it very nice to use. All right, let's see if we can maybe get a couple big pops over here. Let's get our Genosian soldier and spy to do some work. Very nice. Now, Vulture Droid, you'd be able to get some big work. Let's do another big hit right here. Can we maybe, oh, almost there. Let's do this. We're going to call in, let's do this. Let's go get a stun over on the Houndstooth right here, and then we'll go do a stun over on Biggs' ship on the other side. All right, can we maybe get rid of, there we go. Woo! 78,000 damage. That's why using like ships like Tarkin and whatnot, they're gonna help you get the damage output out. So now we just gotta get stuck behind this Houndstooth, and it's pretty difficult to kind of sit behind Houndstooth, and that's why things like Thrawn and Akbar, and soon hopefully to be General Grievous, are gonna help you deal with this guy more, because right now we're just kind of sitting back waiting to get around this ship, and we're kind of mainly just waiting for an ultimate ability. And as of right now, we're not going to get too much out of the Vulture Droid to get around that taunt. All right, there we go. Let's do another special ability. Oh, there we go. Big hits right there. That's why you kind of want that offense up. We still haven't seen the Vulture Droid in this lineup. I'm still kind of waiting for the Vulture Droid to show up in our ally slot. Here we go. Here comes the Ghost. Couple big hits right here. All right, 18,000 AoE. All right, let's see what we got. Come on, come on, come on. I guess let's start working on the Phantom. Let's see, another couple hits here. There we go. There's the taunt from the Phantom right there. All right, let's see if maybe we could try to finish off the Ghost. Not quite. There we go. There's the little touch-up right there. So here we go. We're going to call the Vulture Droid now. We have the Houndstooth taunting for us, so hopefully that takes some heat off of the ship. We got blind on the Millennium Falcon. Very nice. Unfortunately, no reason to do this. I mean, this would be nice if we had the Houndstooth to get the buff immunity going, but it's not around. Let's just use our basic right now. Let's just, yeah, there we go. There we go. We hit the Buzz Droids on him, and let's see if we can try to get rid of this Phantom over here. Ooh, a couple big hits. All right, let's get a stun on Phantom. Very nice. Let's get, oh, this is probably going to be a big hit, maybe overkill. There we go. Perfect. That was just the right amount. And let's see, I'm kind of wanting to see Vulture Droid to get in here to do an assist. There we go. We got, oh, look at that, baby. Look at that. This is a fun lineup. 3-star ship, non-rebel fleet, and those tons of assists helped me put down the Falcon ASAP. So again, that was just kind of a fun little initial run up. Let's go ahead, bump up the 4 stars so you can see what the stat difference is looking like now. All right, so just for the record, let me just re-show you what it looks like. 54,000 health, 13,000 protection, 154 speed. So incredibly low health and protection, especially if you consider, I don't know, let's take, I don't know, Ebonhawk, for example. Way more health and protection than that ship. It's a very frail ship, but the whole point is you want to be able to have the Malevolence to keep reinforcing tons of Vulture Droids. So its strength isn't its health protection. The strength is its damage and the constant ability to call in Vulture Droids soon when we get the next ship. All right, so we purchased the packs. We can hopefully see what the difference is going to look like when we have a 4-star ship, and then I'll bump it up to 5 stars so we can max out the reinforcements. But keep in mind, the reinforcements don't really mean too much right now. So there we go. We should be able to get the 4 stars. Let's see the stat difference real quick. And there we go. 4-star Vulture Droid. Not sure if this is going to be needed for anything special, except maybe just a very powerful meta fleet one day. I don't know if it's going to be needed for a special event of anything like that, but I just want to show potential buyers what you're going to look into. So here we go. So 57,000 health, and as you see, the protection did bump up a little bit, and the speed. We got an extra 2 speed. As you know, the more stars you throw on, and obviously if you have a character, the better mods and the higher the gear is, the better the stats become for the unit. But because there's no character, all it is that's really improving it is the level and the star increases. So let's go back in and try that Genosium lineup again. All right, so going into the next battle right here. Now we got a little bit of a tankier ship. Again, I'm leaving the Vulture Droid in the reinforcement slot. I honestly think that's probably the best thing to do, so you can get those buzz droids to start applying, as well as the blind. I think the blind's really helpful. Let's put this over here so the Houndstooth doesn't cleanse the breach on its basic. There we go. We got our little bonus attack right there, and we get some ability blocks maybe. Yeah, all right, we got an ability block. Not really that important over on the Houndstooth for the moment, but let's just go start putting some punches into the ship. There we go, 36,000. Once we get that offense up for Tarkin, that's when business really starts cooking. Here we go, a couple of assists right here. And I might just fast forward this to the part where the Vulture Droid comes in, so you're not seeing the same exact battle over and over again. All right. Here comes the Vulture Droid, people. Calling in the Vulture Droid. Blind and buzz droids everywhere. And it's too bad we don't have the Malevolence, because we'd have a lot more buzz droids. Buzz droid synergies going on here. Can't do anything much here because they have foresight. Unfortunately, would be nice to pop that buff community over there, but we can't, so we're just going to stick behind here for a moment. All right, let's get a stun over on the Houndstooth so we don't get it to taunt anytime soon. There we go. Vulture Droid coming in for an extra hit. And come on, let's see. Oh, there goes our Houndstooth. So we're in a little trouble. A little trouble. Let's not make it double. Can we get a good Vulture Droid assist right here? Let's see. There we go. Oh, my heartstrings. My heartstrings, people. Oh, it's so satisfying when the Vulture Droid pulls off major assists like that. Can we try to get a buff immunity before it's too late? So we're probably going to lose this round right here. But again, it's just trying to show you what the potential is for this Vulture Droid, and you can win some battles, but I don't think we're gonna win this one. Let's see. There goes our Genosians. Our Separatist fleet is slowly falling apart right here. Let's just go. We'll juice up the turn meter. Let's see if we can get Vulture Droid to maybe take out this ship. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, no, not looking too good. Oh, all right. All right, so we lost that one. But you got to see a big highlight with the Vulture Droid kind of shooting down that one ship. I think it was the Ghost we shot down. A lot of potential. Again, the Vulture Droid's mainly for the future Malevolence ship. But right now, there's a lot of possibilities. Let's do one more battle. I'm going to bump this up to 5 stars so you can see the stat difference one more time before we do our last battle. All right, so we're at 5 stars. Full disclosure, that took me, what, 50, 20, about $100 to get the 5 stars. So always keep in mind, if you have the money and you love spending money in the game and you like this ship, go for it. To each their own. But again, just know what you're getting into. That does cost a pretty penny to buy some of these characters. But here we go. We're going to get the 5 stars now. And let's check out those stats one more time. And again, so now we're at 160 speed. We started off, I think, 154 at 3 stars. Then we went to 156. Now 160 speed. It's going to keep getting higher with more star counts. And obviously the health and protection is getting a little beefier over time. And now we can actually upgrade this ability. But it's not going to be I actually don't have enough materials. But it's not going to be as helpful since we only have IG 2000. I think we have to wait for other Separatist ships to show up first. All right, I'm just gonna do one more battle. Honestly, again, without the Malevolence, I wouldn't expect the Vulture Droid to be any sort of counter Akbar thing at the moment. It's a good ship, has its uses, as you guys have seen some pretty big moments here and there, but it needs the rest of the thing that ties it all together, which is a good Separatist capital ship. But I'm gonna show you regardless one more time what it looks like. I don't know when they're gonna add the Malevolence, but it's something that's gonna bound to come in one way or another. So I'm going to basically fast forward this, and then eventually we'll see the Vulture Droid come in, and I'll show you how it goes down. All right, so we got the Vulture Droid coming in a little bit earlier, and normally I put Sunfac in here, but I wanted to bump it up. Let's see if maybe it makes a little bit more of a difference if we have the Buzz Droids come out a little bit earlier. So we got blind on the Falcon. That's important. No blind on the Houndstooth, unfortunately, but what I can try to do, I don't unfortunately know if there's a taunt coming up soon, but I could try to get a buff immunity at least, and if they are about to prepare a taunt, I should be able to stop it. We got a buff immunity. All right, let's just keep working. We could do a couple hits because the thing is, the Houndstooth can't get protection up, and of course they did have it. I lost track of the cooldown, but hypothetically, if we could time out that buff immunity well, we should be able to control the Houndstooth. But right now, I wish they had a counter so you could see how many more turns they have left over. But maybe we can get some other good moments out of here, out of our Vulture Droid. Can we get an assist from the Vulture Droid? No assist just yet. Let's go pop a taunt up. And I think the Buzz Droid's got us an ability block over on the Houndstooth, which is helpful. So maybe that's one reason to have your Vulture Droid coming early. Can we finish it off? 34,000. Not too bad. Not too bad for 5 stars. All right, let's just do an AoE right here. Okay, and I think we have a droid. We still have a Separatist in our reinforcements. We have the Genosian Spy. So we might be able to get a Force Taunt out and maybe get some work done on the Falcon here. Okay, let's see. Let's just use our basic right now. Okay. All right, so we're going to get the Genosian Spy to hop in here. And as you know, with the Genosian Spy, it creates like a forced taunt. Okay, and we're going to call him the Genosian Spy. We got a forced mark over on, or it's not a forced mark. It's kind of like a mark, though. Let's see if we can maybe get a couple big hits with our Separatists right here. Load. Oh, my goodness. That was what I was hoping for. So maybe this is where now we might be getting somewhere by getting the Genosian Spy out, putting out a forced mark would help out the Vulture Droid get all these assists in here on the Falcon. So now we're going to go to town. So far in this particular battle, we got an ability block on Houndstooth. We did get a buff immunity, but hypothetically didn't do too much because it cleansed itself right away. But we're seeing potential. This is just me doing initial gameplay testing. Obviously, so much more to do. And we just lost our Vulture Droid. So I think that's going to wrap it up with the testing right there. Again, just initial impressions. Obviously, there's so much more to do. Maybe we'll be able to pull off a victory here in a second. I don't know. We're just going to put it on auto. Not my main concern. Vulture Droid's gone. Basically, the point of the video is gone. Right now, Vulture Droid's a very interesting thing. I'm seeing a lot of potential. We already saw what the full potential looks like with the Grievous Malevolence in the Marquee event that we just did. And the ship is insane. Grievous's fleet is insane as Separatists. Keep your eyes peeled. But right now, if you don't think you're going to get the Malevolence anytime soon, and you don't think you're going to get other Separatists up and running, I don't really see too much of a benefit having the Vulture Droid maxed out at this moment. But maybe sometime in the future, whenever we do finally see Grievous show his beautiful face, it'll make a lot more sense. Thank you all so much for watching. We're going to let this run the rest of its course right now. Comment down below in your thoughts if you've maybe had some other better successes with the Vulture Droid in these first few days that we have it. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. And let's see if we can finish it off. Bye!
Party Richter! Party Richter! Get down. Party Richter! Son of a bitch! Party Richter! Get down.